Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's another Toonkind at 12 frames per second. And I only just kind of remembered this now because we've been talking about it for a while, but this came about because of like the FPS relay idea. We did not go, hey, these two should talk. We went, hey, let's see which of our two characters we're going to throw at each other. And it was these two disasters. Hi, I'm Kraken. I'm going to be playing Leon Mobel. With me today is...
Arrows. I'm going to be playing Nebula Rose. I forgot that this was because of the rolling to see which characters.
And I'm so delighted because this means I get to subject you to the worst dog. Sorry,
Yeah. You mentioned that you hadn't listened to any Nebula games or FPS. I haven't listened to any Leon ones, so we'll
That's
see how
fair.
this goes.
There's only been one.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
far less opportunity. But good. This will be good. Getting underway. So, okay. Is Nebula's shop in Toontown or somewhere else?
Yes, it is in Toontown.
I'm showing my knowledge.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful day in Toontown. And Leon is a horrible dog. Specifically, there was just this almost 7-foot giant fluffy dog darkening the streets of Toontown with just this perpetual glower on his face. And he's not here on business as he normally would be in places. No. Very specifically, he got kicked off of his own ship because his little brother is terrible and rolls just as a good intimidation as him. And everything is awful forever. His little brother James told him that he wouldn't know fun if it bit him on the nose. Which is great because Leon is extremely competitive. So now he is out here just to prove him wrong. He is not having fun. But he has a day off now and he does not know what to do with it. Currently not knowing what to do with it, he is just doing this thing called window shopping. He has picked a place, he is looking at something. It's flowers? Looks like flowers. He doesn't know. He's just trying to occupy himself. The day is still young. He has a point to prove.
Oh man. Yeah, and then there's Nebula. Nebula has been overworking himself recently too. And Hickory has been trying to get him to relax for a bit. And at this point they're just fed up. They're fed up. He is not allowed to do anything. He's not allowed to work with the flower shop. They will force him to call into work if needed. He needs some time off. So while Leon is looking into this the window of this shop of Unwilted Wonders, he hears probably maybe not like raised voices, but like there's emotion in those voices. And it's getting louder as the people come closer. And then the door opens, and there is suddenly a skeleton who has been shoved, and a dog much smaller than Leon, who even smaller than the skeleton, who is just like, all right, that's enough. No, you're going out and having fun. All right, and then the door slams, and there's a skeleton right beside you. What does he do?
I mean, Leon had heard the yelling and he'd started, like, one ear had lifted up. Nosy bitch. It's like, this, listening to an argument was far more interesting than whatever he was trying to do. And now there's a skeleton here. So just looks down. You too, huh?
Nebula looks up. There's not a whole lot of tunes that he has to look up at. Leon is definitely one of them.
Yeah,
And
God.
he's
They're right beside each other. That's like a very big net crane. That's like at least 2 feet of height.
yeah. So yeah, Nebula hears that and looks up and is like, oh, yes, I suppose. Did I suppose that implies this has happened to you too? Correct. He's still a bit flustered from the like, oh no, I have to have like the argument that they had. He's like, oh no.
Yes. Uh, Enforced day off, I guess you could call it.
He claps his hands and he's like, well, have fun with that. I'm going to the library to do research. And he is starting to walk off.
All right, I think. What would this be? Dex to try and grab Nebula?
Should I do a dex save?
You could, especially if Nebula clocks that this is coming.
Yeah, especially if Nebula what? Sorry, I didn't hear.
Especially if Nebula like notices that, hey, there's a big old claw coming for you.
You know what? I'm gonna roll perception to see if he does notice, because he's turned around to. Excellent. So it depends on how quick. Okay, first roll of the day. Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, all right, dirty 20.
All right. Okay, that's yeah. I still want to see if he notices it though.
Yeah.
It's a 14, so he might notice it. I'm gonna do a dex saving throw just to see how badly he fails at this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that matches it! That matches it!
Oh man!
That's another 30-20. Okay.
So we could do a re-roll to see who wins, or we could go by modifiers because Nebula's got a +1, Leon's got the +2.
I think by modifiers, and also I want this to happen. So
excellent. God. Nebula like spots the shadow of movement out of the peripherals, and it's an extremely valiant effort to duck. Like, there is some mad jukes going on. Leon has practiced catching very slippery individuals. Nuh-uh. Nebula, you've been picked up by the scruff of your neck. Your feet are off the ground.
He just has this very awkward laugh, and nervous laugh, and is attempting to get out, and it is not working. So he's just kind of hanging there still now. It's just like,
I believe
hi.
Your friend said that you were supposed to be having, what was it? Fun? Library's not fun.
That depends on your preferences. I do like to read, but fine. Yes, research is not.
It's not relaxing. It's boring. No. And Leon just starts walking.
You can I can walk by myself. You can put me down.
I mean, roll persuasion on that, I guess. Leon's just going. He's like, no, if we both got a day off. No, it's boring just on my own. What do people do on their days off? Looking to Nebula for an answer. Just walking.
I'm like, oh, that was a 10 on persuasion. I half want you to roll intimidation just to,
God,
just because
yes.
An intimidating dog.
Yes, I would love to. I would love to roll this guy's intimidation.
Oh, that's
yes!
Oh wait, oh no, you forgot the D. You forgot the D.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
That would have been astounding.
Ah.
Okay. All right, 11 isn't actually very much. He's not really putting his heart into intimidating this skeleton. He's just picked him up, which is inherently kind of uh-oh. But he's not actually putting effort into it.
So it's just his vibes in general.
It's just the vibe.
Which is still a bit intimidating. So he's a little nervous but not terrified. And he's like, again, that depends on the person.
Not sure I trust your judgment anymore then.
He doesn't respond to that. He doesn't respond to that. He's just, I'd say sitting there, but he's not sitting. He's hanging there.
And remind me, you said Nebula does not weigh much at all.
No, Nebula weighs 20 pounds. A 6-foot skeleton weighs 20 pounds. And he is 5'10", so he's probably like a little bit less than that.
I think
or a little bit more because Toonkind.
Like, initially, Leon had been expecting you to be much heavier. So the initial pickup had just like almost yoked you in the air, but it's settled. And he's looking at you now going, you weigh like a couple of grapes. Huh.
Skeleton, we don't weigh much.
Suppose not. Leon is going to do a perception for ideas of what to do on a day off. What does a normal citizen do on a day off? What's around?
Look, 20. That's a dirty 20. Again.
Leon spots a park. Parks are there for the recreational use of citizens. Yes, good. He starts walking.
I love how he's just carrying Nebula.
And
he's resigned himself to it now.
And the specific way, it's like scruff of the neck, so like kind of by the neck of the clothes, just arm in front.
Nebula is desperately avoiding eye contact with anyone they pass.
Leon doesn't care about anyone they pass. He's just walking. If they don't get out of his way, he's basically plowing through them.
This technically isn't related much to the FPS, but it's related to his weight. I want you to imagine, like, on a windy day, he has some trouble, like, not being blown away when it's really windy out.
Oh, that's good. Which immediately gave me the image of just, like, he's basically holding a big set of wind chimes.
Okay. Back to the FPS. Sorry, I just needed to share that.
It's a good visual. We have arrived in the park. Leon strides to kind of the middle of the green, and without warning, lets go of Nebula.
I'm gonna make a dex save to see if you
land on your feet.
Yeah. That's a 12. So he stumbles, but he doesn't fall.
There we go.
Thank you.
Does not respond to the thank you.
All right, we're in the park now. What now?
How about we both roll perception maybe to see what there is to do in the park?
Very few. That's a 2. That's a crit fail. He knows nothing. There is nothing here.
Has Nebula ever been to... Oh my god. So that's a not 1 and an 8. Has Nebula ever been to a goddamn park?
he has, but maybe this isn't maybe this isn't the park he usually goes to. Um, he is focused on Big Looming Dog. Um,
Fair enough.
I'm gonna make him roll, but I don't know what to make him roll. This is for himself.
Okay.
Like, uh, I guess wisdom, wiz save kind of thing. Like, he has an idea, but he needs the courage to suggest it
Oh boy.
because intimidating dog. You know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 18. Good, excellent. Time to roll hammer space. That's a D10, not a D20. Okay, he takes out a ball. This is a dog. He knows what dogs do. None of them seem to know what else to do. He lives with a dog. Dogs like balls. So he has the courage to do it. So he takes the ball out of his hammer space, and he makes sure Leon sees it, and he throws it.
And now I need to make a whiz save for dog. Does he keep his dignity?
Please. No. Yeah, that's a 19. He does.
God,
Alas.
fucking nat 20. Nebula,
Yeah,
you wind
I
up,
didn't realize.
you throw the ball, and Leon just looks at you. One eyebrow
like,
raised. He's like, and
well, we said to have fun. I know you want to go after it. Let yourself go after it. Have fun.
eyes fucking narrow, and now he is gonna try to do a genuine intimidation.
Oh no! Oh
I'm
no!
sorry, he's not amused.
That's 19. Yeah, he is thoroughly intimidated.
Leon, oh my god, I'm so fucking sorry. This is gonna be great. Leon
Oh boy.
looks down at Nebula. Just goes, you know what dogs also like? Bones.
Oh, he's terrified. He's terrified.
You
He's
get a
backing
10-second
away.
head start. 10, 9.
Okay,
8.
he's running. Wait, hold on. He's running, and then partway through, you see him disappear in a cloud of mist. He has cast Misty Step. He has disappeared. He is terrified. He has disappeared. He is escaping. He's does Leon know anything about Misty Step? Should we like roll something for
I
him to
have
see?
no idea. I would have to roll Arcana for that.
All right.
I can't believe it. 20 minutes in, Leon has already lost his newest toy. FPS over, everybody. Okay. Nebulon escaped.
Okay, so he does not know that you can only teleport 30 feet from Misty Step, so he does not know that Nebula is within 30 feet of where he disappeared. But
for all he knows he disappeared. That was like invisibility or something. He doesn't know what spell that was.
I'm gonna hold up. I'm gonna make. Would it be Dex again? I don't know what. No, what? Athletics, acrobat. I don't know. I'll just do a straight Dex. That's a 5. So Nebula disappears, and then like 2 seconds later, he falls out of a tree nearby.
Oh man, I was gonna roll like a perception for Leon to see if you could like sniff out the skeleton, but fuck.
Yeah.
F. Right. So would it be like figure Nebula ran 30 feet, cast Misty Step, got another 30 feet?
Yeah. Because he definitely went 30 feet away. So 60 feet away, there's a skeleton that has fallen out of a tree.
Oh, this is good for me. This means I need to get familiar with this guy's features and what he can do. Because he does not have Expeditious Retreat, because not a warn. But, well, I think this dog runs his 30 feet of movement like steam locomotive barrels. And I'm just going to say, by point of coincidence, that takes him actually to the ball Nebula had thrown. Going to pick up that ball, throw it at Nebula.
Oh boy. I'll do a dex save first. If he's intending on hitting him. Or should you roll to attack?
I figure it's a me roll to attack. So,
Okay, roll to attack.
Let's see. Wow, does a 26 hit?
Wow. Okay. Okay. I imagine him like yeeting this ball and it's like going extremely fast, so it hits him in the head and just knocks him flat on the ground.
Cool, Nebula's prone.
Nebula is prone. Would the ball have? Because it's going fast and it bounced, but would it land near Nebula? Would it have like bounced straight up, or would it have bounced?
I'm
Basically,
think,
is it within Nebula's reach?
You know what? For maximum funny potential, it is within Nebula's reach.
Okay, he's throwing that. He's throwing that, trying to get him to follow after that instead.
Wisdom save. Wisdom save. Fuck! Yes! That one!
Excellent!
Here's the thing.
Excellent!
Here's the thing. Nebula ran. This dog is now in, like, hunt mode.
Yes.
So, ball goes whizzing. Leon charges after it.
Nebula is extremely relieved and gets up and, like, tries to hide somewhere, I guess.
Okay, roll stealth to see how good you hide, I think.
16.
16's pretty decent. Okay, Flavor. How is Nebula hiding? The tree didn't go so good last time. Is Nebula going for the tree again?
Not up in the tree, but behind the trunk. He's a skeleton. He's very thin. He can fit.
Fair enough, fair enough. Nebula does this. There is a thundering of paws. Big dog, which is now on all fours, skids back to the same spot that Nebula just was, looks around, drops the ball. Just looking around. Where did the ball thrower go? Tail is wagging a little. Nebula is having a no good, terrible, very bad afternoon. Leon has found a way to have fun on his day off. Congratulations! Nothing like terrorizing someone to have fun.
Okay, well, I think do a perception check, because Nebula's gonna peek out from behind the tree to, like, is it okay? Is it safe? 15, yeah, he is noticed.
Big ol' sniffer going, ears swivel, and whoop. Head swivels around, looks directly at Nebula. And just picks up the ball and trots over. Fucking hell, that was a nat 1. This is full dog mode. Jesus Christ. This dog has brought you the ball to throw again.
Excellent. Okay, yeah. Well, he takes it careful, like looking at Leon like very carefully, like making sure that he's not gonna do that again, like not gonna chase after, like not gonna intimidate him like that again.
Well, I
But like
mean,
it seems safe now. He seems in full dog mode, so Nebula's gonna throw it again. Nebula is going to let's do another hammer space. That's a 10. That's fine. Look, he lives with a dog. He's thrown balls for Hickory before. He is a skeleton with a 0 in strength. He cannot throw far. So he takes out a ball thrower from his hammer space, and he puts the ball on that, and he throws it.
oh, excellent. I have to say, Leon was staring at you very intently while you did this. Then once the ball leaves, off like a shot. I think I'm gonna roll to see if Leon is able to just like catch it in his mouth before it hits the ground.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's a 19.
Yeah. Big running leap way up in the air, snatch. And he's barreling back at you.
Oh boy.
The big fucking dog.
Should I make a dex save?
Yeah, you definitely can. Who knows if it's needed, but you can.
That's a 13.
All right. So in terms of what is Nebula doing? Is Nebula sidestepping? Is Nebula running? What's up?
Probably sidestepping.
Smart of him. So Nebula sidesteps. Leon skids through the space where Nebula just was. Drops the ball. Third throw, my man.
I'm gonna I want to roll to see how far he can throw it, but I don't know what to roll for.
Then I'm thinking that's like a strength or athletics,
Yeah.
which she has none of.
Yeah. Athletics, which again is a 0. But can I have like a bonus from the ball thrower? I don't know
Yeah.
if that would be a
Yeah.
plus something or if that would be advantage.
I figure that would be advantage.
The 4.
Yeah.
Let's try that again. That's also a 4.
4 or a 4?
So
you want a 4 or a 4?
What happens is he gets the flick of the wrist wrong, and it bounces straight in front of him on the ground, and it goes high up in the air.
There is a snap of jaws as Leon just on the hind legs. Snatch. Huh. Well, I think that meets the DC for Leon to shake out of 100% doggo mode. And there was a blink, like a full body shake shuffle, and just stands back up to full height. Spits the ball
like,
into
oh
his
no.
hand.
Nebula's just like, oh no, because he has been playing ball with this extremely intimidating dog that just recently chased him for trying to play ball with. And he's like, oh no, am I going to be chased again?
Leon just kind of squints at you and he's like, yeah, not bad. He will toss the ball, just underhanded, low throw, back at you. Nebula can try to catch if he likes, just... He's giving the ball back.
Good. 19, he catches.
Nice. With nary a fumble.
Yeah. Nebula is going to very hesitantly be like, do you want to keep going?
Uh, roll insight, I think.
He's good at insight. Much better than strength. That's still a 7. Alas.
Yeah, and that was a 12 deception. You're not getting a read on this dog. This big boy is just staring you down. But at the same time, the kind of silence might be its own answer. You don't know. You don't know. Everything about this is weird.
He's going to like wind his arm back, but like carefully to see if he can like if Leon's reaction changes at all. If there's any indication of either like interest or threat.
Leon kind of, his eyes track the ball. With the 7 insight, I feel like Nebula just gets the impression, yeah, this dog could work off some energy, but the ball was a little undignified. It seemed he had been more enthusiastic about the chasing.
Nebula does not want to be chased.
Fair enough. Well, that was a 10 perception from Leon to find something else to do that isn't someone like, ooh, I'm gonna throw a ball for you and you'll be like a good little dog. No, he has dignity and he's already, thank God no one he knows is here to see that.
Oh, imagine the teasing.
Yeah, he'd put a fucking end to that. But looks around for something else to do, and I think with a 10 spots, this park does have like a little pond or a lake. Just like, come on, I'm gonna start walking towards it.
All right, Nebula puts the ball back into his hammer space and follows. He's not gonna he's been thoroughly intimidated by this person. He's not gonna go against their wishes currently.
God. I'm so sorry. I knew this was gonna happen. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Leon's just gone in this direction looking for something else to do or chase or Would Nebula also like to do a perception to see what's around here?
Oh, yes, probably. I'm just imagining like Nebula comes back and Hickory's like, "Did you have fun?" And he's just like, "I was terrified the whole time." That's a 5. No, he does not notice anything at all.
Not in a state to notice jack shit.
He is watching this dog to make sure he's not making any wrong moves.
Oh no. Well, you arrive at the water. There's like a little boardwalk that.
Your voice went quiet.
Oh, okay. Am I good now?
Yes, now you're good.
Okay. There is a sort of boardwalk that circles the water, and I think both of you can hear just a quack.
Oh, the ducks.
It is indeed a duck pond.
Excellent. Yeah, Nebula's gonna try and find the ducks to watch. And he's also like, I hope the dog is not going to chase. But also chasing ducks is better than chasing him, so.
Quack, 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 quack.
Should I do, I guess, another perception or no, investigation?
Yeah, let's shake it up. Go investigation. You're specifically looking for something.
15.
The ducks have all gathered in sort of one sort of corner section. Just a bit down the ways.
Going to go over there and like just. Is there fences on the boardwalk?
Uh, no. There's
There's no
benches. There's a lot of benches.
Okay, benches. All right, he will. If there is one, well, depending on if there's a bench close enough, he'll sit there. If there's not, then he'll just sit on the boardwalk itself to watch.
Leon has, yeah, curiously followed because, regular citizen knows what regular citizens do for fun, and the skeleton has just sat on a bench and is apparently doing nothing. Uh, so what are you doing now? Oh, now you went quiet, but watching them?
Oh, yes, watching them.
Yeah, okay. Leon's attention then does shift to the ducks in the water. Just goes, that's it. Don't people feed ducks? That's a thing, right?
Well, yes, but I don't currently have any food on
Well, turns out Leon does.
me.
I think reaches into big old coat pocket. Doesn't have like specifically bird seed, but pulls out, I think, yeah, some stale bread. He doesn't remember why he had this. Just, well, think he gives a chunk to Nebula.
How is this like? How stale is this bread? Is it like crunchy stale or is it just a bit stale?
I think just a bit stale. It's something you can still easily break apart in your hands.
Okay. He looks at the bread and is like, I don't think bread is supposed to be healthy for them, but
Huh. It's what we used when I was kids. Oh. Leon just rips off a hunk and it's a very aggressive throw. Like overhand throws it into the water.
just a big chunk of it.
Yeah, sploosh. Right in the middle of the ducks, and they all go into a frenzy.
I want you to make a strength check to see how big the splash is.
Oh,
for this
great
piece
idea.
Of bread.
Great idea. And I'm going to power it with athletics because we go hard.
Yes.
Keyboard? Hello?
Huh?
Hold on, my keyboard. Is it going to go now?
Oh no.
Oh, there we go. I think. Oh, come on. D20 plus.
Aw, it's just a 9. Oh man.
It's bread.
It is just a piece of bread. Yeah, it's
a piece
bread.
Of bread. It's sizable, and the ducks are excited, and they all like basically fall on it in a feeding frenzy. But in terms of like, it's not a big old sploosh.
Nebula leans back like, are these ducks starving? Like, are they okay?
Well, they just might be if people are being picky about what they feed them. You going to let them starve?
I'm like half tempted to have you roll intimidation again.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the way you said that.
I do love rolling that +9.
17. Yep. Yep. He has frozen still, and he very, very, very carefully tears off a piece of bread and throws it into, but like not nearly as hard as Leon did. Just kind of like tossing it like, but he's not even looking. His eyes are trained on Leon as he does this. He's not looking where he's throwing really.
There's a very sardonic clap. Just like, good job. You did it. Congratulations, you've done it. What's your name anyway?
Nebula.
Mm.
He's too intimidated to ask Leon's.
And now I sit here debating, does Leon give it? God, what's funnier? Okay, Leon,
I was drinking and it didn't work. Okay, I'm good.
Uh-oh.
Probably.
Don't
Water going down wrong pipe.
don't choke and die on
I'm
audio.
fine. I'm fine.
I think
well.
Leon shrugs and just says, Mobel. You don't get the first name, you get the last name.
Okay. He just nods. He nods and that's it.
And now
He is intimidated. He's not making conversation.
Hey, Nebula, would you perhaps like to roll history on that name?
Alright. He's surprisingly good at history, given that he's only been up here for 5 years. Only been awake. That's a 22.
Woo! Well, with the 22, I figure the name Mobel rings a bell in the sense that that certainly is a name in the sailing scene. There is a line of ships under the command of someone named Mobel. You don't know if this is the same. I started this realizing, oh wait, I don't know how like well known any of this is, but I would say it strikes a bell for Nebula. You know, it seems to track with the general vibe today has gone because Mobel equal big, huge, scary icebreaker warship things. What is Nebula's life right now?
He's like half like that tracks and half like no, yeah, hold up, sorry, I lost my train of thought. But half like that tracks, yes, definitely.
And half right, 22, what am I saying? I would say you also get there's been some stuff in the news semi-recently about, again, one of those big old
I was wondering if he was gonna get something.
Fuck off icebreakers sinking, crashing, and you know what, with the timeline it is right now, yeah, Nebula, in the news, you've seen something about one of those ships sinking, then sinking again?
Babel just put in the thing,
yeah, Babel.
highly notorious on the water, family of dogs, not exactly known for their kindness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Again, Nebula, she's like, that tracks with what he's seen here. Sorry, continue.
Yeah. So yeah,
sinking
Nebula's,
and then sinking again.
Yeah, sinking, then sinking again. In the marine world, they're notorious, not so much on land. But Nebula's heard some things.
That's still 22. Maybe he knows someone who is like on the water and so has heard about this.
Mm-hmm. Just Babel typing again. Depends on the area, honestly. But yeah, this does not help Nebula's sense of general unease at all.
Yeah, no, it definitely does not help his ease, no. Or sense of unease. Yeah, he's like, this is not great. I'm stuck here though, because if I try to leave, last time I tried to leave, I was picked up. So he's just gonna be here and be quiet. He's going to try to not agitate the dog. Very, very quietly putting bread in the water, I guess.
You know what? Roll insight on Leon, Nebula.
Okay. That's a 14.
Yeah. Leon's just tossing more hunks of bread at the ducks. I think, yeah, 14, you get the sense that there is something kind of half forgotten about this for this dog. There's something nostalgic. He's not super paying attention to you at the moment.
Stealth. 19. He is sneaking away. He is sneaking away. He's like, I don't want to be by this dog. He's sneaking away. I guess roll perception to see if you can beat the 19, because last time we did
perception on disadvantage. Just because I've established Leon is taking a bit of a trip down memory lane.
Crit fail.
Nat fucking 1. So.
Right. Yeah, Leon, you finish with your bread and you look around to see what else to do, and the skeleton is no longer there.
Oh my god. So, if we like, we could bookend it there. Nebula has fucking escaped my terror dog. So we could end it there if we like. Or... what would you prefer?
Like, I don't know. I don't know. It has been 50 minutes, so it's getting close to that time.
Yeah. It's a good length.
Yeah.
Maybe like a final scene on Nebula just coming back to the shop. How's your day been?
Hold up. I want to well, I don't know if the audience would see that though. No, yeah, I think it'll just be yeah. Well, okay. I'm very wishy-washy about this. I'm just gonna roll. I'm just gonna roll the quiz with advantage. Oh, that's a dirty 20. Yeah, no, he's fine. He yeah. He's fine. That was saved with advantage for the audience. I'm just thinking that someone might have other people might have been there throwing balls for the dogs. For the audience's knowledge, there was a time where see, Nebula works in like a magic research facility working on like new spells and like things like that. And when you're working with new spells, oftentimes there are side effects that are not intended. And one time he had been transformed into a dog, and sometimes he still gets those instincts. But he got a dirty 20 on his whiz save. He does not go chasing after any balls. So yeah, seeing transition back to the shop. Hickory, I don't think he's going to have fun outside at all. He's not going to try and do anything else. He just wants to go home right now. He's been thoroughly intimidated. He wants to be safe. So yeah, he comes back. And Higura's just like, so, how was your day? And Nebula is just like, absolutely terrifying. I'm staying here. And then it ends.
Oh,
Screen fades to black.
beautiful. Oh, thank you for playing with me, Eris. Thank you for allowing my villain to terrorize your poor character due to the whims of fate.
This was very fun. Oh man.
Oh.
And I'm glad that we got Leon chasing after a ball too.
Yes, perfect, astounding. Listen, this dog is a hunt instinct. If things move,
Yeah.
he wants to chase. So Nebula ran.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. And thank you audience for listening.
Yeah, thank
This
you.
was fun.
Yeah. All right. See you guys next time. I can end the recording. Bye, everyone.